Good morning, guys. It's day 8 of our Little Black Dress Challenge. And I realized that today is a rest day, but was thinking over the course of the last 24 hours, kind of a cool non-scale victory, if you will. And I just wanted to share it with you guys a little bit. So I began my journey with health and fitness years ago. I have 3 little kids, and the oldest is 8, 6, and the baby is going to be 3 next week. So I've been up and down the scale over the years, peaking upwards of over 200 in most cases after I had them. I've always worked out at home, so that really hasn't been a problem. But, you know, I have varied my programs over the years, and I love to continue to challenge myself. So one of the programs that it was kind of my go-to for a number of years was Turbo Fire. And I love it just because of the music. Chalene Johnson, she's so fun. And it was just easy to just like riding a bike, jump right back into it and lose weight and get back to things. Plus, it didn't really feel like working out because she was just so fun, and it was like a fast dance class kind of a thing with kickboxing, which I liked. So, but one of the couple of exercises or routines rather, that she had were her HIIT workouts. High intensity interval training, and I avoided those like the plague. And I remember trying to get through those and just huffing and puffing and dreading them when they came up in the workout calendar. And even though they were like 15 or 20 minutes, I mean, I struggled. I struggled with getting down really low, jumping up. I struggled. And even though I had done them on and off over the years, I struggled. So last night, I guess fast forward here a number of years, last year I completed Insanity, so that will tell you kind of where my fitness level is at this point. I've done Asylum and that kind of stuff, and really just love that high intensity now that I've been able to you know, maintain my program for longer than a couple years and not get pregnant again. So last night I decided I was short on time. I was going to try a couple of her HIIT routines to just get that quick sweat and that quick intensity. Short and quick bursts, that's really kind of what gets your metabolism running. So I'm starting to try to shoot for doing that a couple times a week now, in addition to everything else I'm doing. So back to my original thought process here. Last night I popped it in, Turbo Fire, her 20-minute HIIT workout, and I barely broke a sweat before the thing was over. And I was so blown away at how much more I could do this time versus the last years that I had tried it. I actually played it over and did it twice because I needed to get that sweat, and I think that I needed that little bit more of a warm-up to really get me going. But it just blew me away that I thought how much my intensity level has increased since I've been at this. So, you know, wanting to share this with you guys, not to brag and not to boast on how awesome I am at cardio, but to tell you that it takes time. And the more you do it, the more you stick with it, and the more you push yourself, that consistency is going to pay off. So you in turn will be able to do more, last longer, challenge yourself as long as you stick with it. You know, it's going to take time. Try not to get discouraged in the beginning when things are hard, when you're just getting started. I know how that feels, believe me. You know, again, once I had my last child, I'm thinking I'm getting Insanity. I'm going to melt the pounds off like that. Right. 2 weeks into it, I quit. I could not do it. I just gave up. But I backpedaled a little and said, I need to start slower. Started at a slower pace, get started, and then get into Insanity. And it took me a year, and I finally did complete it, but it takes time. But if you stay consistent and you keep going, I promise it will be worth it. And you'll have your own non-scale success victory too. Okay? So have a great day. enjoy your rest day, because tomorrow we're back at it. See ya.